A dramatic political warning from Washington is now adding tension to an already sensitive moment in the Middle East. U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran's next supreme leader may not last long if he does not have the approval of the United States. In an interview with ABC News, Trump made the striking remark as Iran prepares to announce the successor to its longtime supreme leader. Trump said, "He's going to have to get approval from us. If he doesn't get approval from us, he's not going to last long." The statement comes at a critical moment for Iran's political future. The country's powerful clerical body, the Assembly of Experts, has confirmed that it has already voted to choose Iran's next supreme leader. According to members of the Assembly, the vote has been completed and a decision has already been made. However, the identity of the new leader has not yet been officially announced. One member of the assembly, Ahmad Alamul-Hoda, told Iran's Mehr news agency that the Secretariat will reveal the name of the chosen leader at a later time. The supreme leader is the most powerful position in Iran's political system. The role was held for decades by Ali Khamenei, who became Iran's supreme leader in 1989 and remained the country's highest political and religious authority. The position has sweeping powers. The supreme leader has the final say over Iran's military, judiciary, intelligence agencies, and nuclear policy. On the other hand, Iran has slammed Trump and insisted that the Iranian people will elect their new leader.
We allow nobody to interfere in our domestic affairs. This is up to the Iranian people to elect their new leader. They have already elected the Assembly of Experts, and the Assembly of Experts would do the job. It is only the business of the Iranian people and nobody else's business. We are retaliating. We have not started this war. It is Americans who started this war against us, attacking us, and we are defending ourselves. So it is obvious that our missiles cannot reach the U.S. soil. What we can do is to attack American bases and American installations around us, which are unfortunately in the soils of our neighborly countries. Well, first of all, apology in our culture is a sign of dignity and strength. Secondly, he apologized from the peoples of the region for the inconveniences they have faced because of this aggression by the United States and retaliation by us. So as a matter of fact, it is in fact the President of the United States who should apologize from the people of the region and Iranian people for the killings and destructions they have done against us.
Tensions along the Israel-Lebanon border have sharply escalated after 2 Israeli soldiers were killed in a Hezbollah attack in southern Lebanon. The Israeli military confirmed that the incident occurred early this morning near an army post just across from the northern Israeli community of Manara. One of the soldiers killed has been identified as Maher Qatar, a 38-year-old Sergeant First Class and heavy machinery operator serving in the 91st Galilee Regional Division. The name of the second soldier has not yet been released by the Israeli military. According to a preliminary investigation by the Israel Defense Forces, the deadly incident began during engineering operations in the area. An armored Puma personnel carrier reportedly became stuck while operating in southern Lebanon. In response, Israeli forces dispatched another Puma armored vehicle along with 2 heavily armored D9 bulldozers to recover it. During the recovery operation, IDF said one of the bulldozers was struck by a projectile believed to be either an anti-tank missile or a mortar fired by Hezbollah fighters. The strike triggered a massive fire, killing the 2 Israeli soldiers on the scene. One officer was also lightly wounded in the attack. But the escalation did not stop there. Earlier, Hezbollah launched a large wave of rockets towards northern Israel. Air raid sirens blared across the Israeli port city of Haifa, sending residents rushing into bomb shelters as Israeli air defense systems scrambled to intercept the incoming rockets.
Israeli media reported that more than 40 rockets were fired from Lebanon in the initial barrage alone. Some of the projectiles were described as heavy rockets capable of causing significant destruction, raising fears that the conflict could expand far beyond the border region. Several impacts were reported in and around Haifa, intensifying concerns among residents. The attacks continued to escalate rapidly. Within minutes, additional rockets and swarms of attack drones were launched toward the northern coastal city of Nahariya. According to Israeli reports, nearly 100 launches from Lebanon occurred within just 30 minutes, placing enormous pressure on Israeli air defense systems. Thousands of civilians were forced to rush into shelters as sirens echoed across northern Israel. The barrage marks one of the most intense rounds of cross-border fire in recent weeks, fueling fears that the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah could spiral into a wider regional conflict. Military forces on both sides are now on high alert as the situation along the northern front continues to deteriorate. And with rocket fire intensifying and casualties mounting, the region is bracing for what could be the next major escalation in the Israel-Hezbollah conflict.
News never stops. The world keeps turning, and every turn tells a story. Wars, elections, geopolitics, Davids versus Goliaths.
While everyone is celebrating the US-China trade thaw, Trump has been quietly doing something else across Asia.
These were once home to the ancient Silk Road connecting east and west.
But who's connecting the dots? Who's decoding the global storm? Welcome to Times of India videos.
You're watching a special edition of Global Pulse with me, Neha Khanna.
We decode the shifting grains of geopolitics to you. From Washington to Wuhan. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Just 2 years ago, Canada was one of the most popular countries for Indian students.
From Davos to Delhi, we track the decisions that move markets, shift policies, and shape the future. No jargon, no bias, just clear, credible, global journalism. Because understanding the world doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be smart. And that's what we do best. At Times of India videos, we don't just tell stories, we build perspective. We connect the dots between what's global and what's personal, what's happening out there, and what it means for you. It's fast. It's fearless. It's making sense of the changing world order. Times of India videos. Because your worldview is just a tap away.